Array.from is a static method which creates a new copy, a shadowed copy of a given array or maybe the array life object as an input. Let's try with an example here how it works. For example, here we are having an array of three numbers, and if I'm applying array.from, a static method on top of the array, I'll get a new shadow copy of my array in which it will copy all the elements one by one into the next array. Currently, it is copying all the elements exactly as it is and giving us an updated array. But while copying each and every element, we can also modify this behavior. What should be the copied element? So if you want to modify that, there is also a second parameter for from method, that is map function. So using map function, while we are copying each and every element from the first array to the updated new array, we can perform some variation here by using this map function. In this case, in this map function, I am just performing a square of a given current element. So when the first element is being selected for copy, so it is calculating the square out of it and then putting it into the next array. When second element is being selected, it is calculating its square and then putting it into the final array. And same for the third one. Let's calculate the square and then insert into the updated array. So currently here, this particular map function is having only one parameter, but it also have a parameter of index if you need somehow. So this is how it works. Let's try with a small example here. Select array of 1, 2, 3. So here, if I want an array version 2, so I can call array dot from a static method, and I can mention from which array or which array kind of object, which iterable we want to perform the copy operation. So currently this is my source for copy. So it will create a new shadow copy of an array. Let's see the outcome. So we are getting a perfect outcome, that is 1, 2, 3, which is exactly similar to our original array. If we want to also modify the elements when we are performing a copy, we can write a map function in which a parameter I'm just giving one value, and each value I want to multiply with itself so that I can calculate the square. So that in the final output, I'll get the square of all the numbers. So let's copy both original and the updated array to see the difference. So you can see in the second array, we are getting the squares of all the numbers. Let's see what all different data types are supportable when we are using array.from. So I can also mention array.from and directly a string over here, because not only the array is supportable, the array kind of objects are also supportable, or the iterables are also supportable. So when we are passing a string, the string is nothing but the list of characters. So it's an iterable based upon the characters. So the first character, second character, and the third character. So let's see how the array is being built out of it. So we are getting an array in which each and every character is separated out. Even if I mention here space X, Y, Z, so even for the space also, it will consider as a separate element because it is calculating the separation based upon each and every character. Not only the string, we can also have set, map, and many more. So let me just show you one example with set here. So I'm just trying to create a new set here in which I'm just giving it some random values. So from a set also, we can create an array. Let's see. Yes. And now something special, like if we want to generate an array of randomly 5 numbers or then maybe 10 numbers, this is the requirement that can also be performed by using array.from. Let's see how. So I'll say let array equals to array.from. And here, generally we mention iterable. So when we don't have the iterable, so there is also something kind of array like. So we just need to mention the length of your array if you don't have your array with you. So what I can do, I can just create an object here and I can mention I need an array of length 5 here. So it is equivalent to 5 empty array. So it is equivalent to array with 5 empty slots like this. So I'm just mentioning an object in which the length is 5, which is a much similar behavior in JavaScript. And now I'll write a mapping function over here. So in this mapping function, we generally know there is something called as value, but there is a second parameter also, and that is called the index, which we may need in this case. So for now, what I will do, I'll return the index as it is in this case. And let's see what is the outcome we are getting now. So that's perfect. Firstly, the array of 5 is getting created because we have given the length here in an input source of iterable, and the mapping function is mapping over each and every element of your array. In this case, we don't have any value. All are empty. That's the reason I'm not making use of this value. I'm making use of index, which I'm getting 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So a array got created, which is having a length of 5 now. Now I just want to add some random values. So what I can do instead of this, I can just say math.random. That's it. So it will give me a number. Let's see. Yes, we are getting a perfect number here of 5 random numbers here. We can now again apply a round on this or maybe some multiplication so that we can get a perfect number. So let me just do in this case into 100 and let's see the outcome. Okay, we are getting 10.47. So we are getting all the numbers which are starting from 0 up to 100. In between, the random number is getting generated. Now I just want to remove this extra the decimal points. So what I can do, I can just say math dot round. Okay, let's see. So this is a perfect array we are getting of random 5 numbers. Let me just refresh again to see what are the next random numbers I'll get. So every time when I'm refreshing, I'm getting the new random numbers. So this is how the array.from will help you to build the array from different data type and even the complete new array by writing some custom logic inside the mapping function.